Hello, my LGBT cuties, and welcome back to another episode of A Jaded Gay. I'm Rob Lovelace, and today we're talking about something that so many people casually mention, but few really understand: anxiety and why gay men may experience higher rates of it. So let's start with the big picture. According to mental health organizations, anxiety disorders are the most common mental health condition in the United States, affecting about 40 million adults, or nearly 1/5 of the population. Now, feeling stressed before something major is normal, but an anxiety disorder is something different. It involves persistent, excessive fear or worry that interferes with daily life and often includes both emotional symptoms like restlessness or dread and physical symptoms like racing heart, headaches, and insomnia. And anxiety shows up in multiple ways. There's generalized anxiety disorder, which leads to chronic worrying about everyday life; social anxiety disorder, which creates an intense fear around social interactions; panic disorder, marked by sudden overwhelming panic attacks; and phobias, where specific places, objects, or situations trigger strong irrational fear. So where does all this come from? Well, researchers point to a mix of genetics and environment. Things like trauma, conflict, financial stress, health worries, and even the impact of our always connected tech culture. Constant notifications, social media comparisons, and multitasking overload all contribute to modern anxiety levels. But when we look at the LGBTQ+ community, the numbers get even more striking. Studies show that 30 to 60% of LGBTQ+ people experience anxiety or depression at some point, which is 1.5 to 2.5 times higher than straight peers. And much of this connects to what experts call minority stress, the chronic impact of prejudice, discrimination, and the constant need to evaluate how safe it is to be yourself. And several factors play into this: internalized homophobia, body and masculinity pressures, the ongoing process of coming out, social isolation, discrimination, and even fears around safety or rejection. Add to that the lack of a clear life template, unlike the traditional marriage, kids, retirement roadmap, and it's easy to see why anxiety can hit our community harder. But this doesn't mean anxiety has to control our lives. Supportive mental health care, especially from LGBTQ+ affirming therapists, can make a huge difference. Treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy help reshape unhelpful thought patterns, and some people also explore medication in partnership with professional care. And there's even things we can do on a day-to-day level that can help with this. Things like developing a consistent sleep routine, cutting back on stimulants if they worsen anxiety, practicing grounding or breathing techniques, staying active, and making time for hobbies without multitasking. And maybe most importantly, setting boundaries and giving ourselves permission to say no. So if you want to dig deeper into anxiety, mental health, and how all this intersects with queer identity, check out the podcast episode and blog post linked below. And remember, every day is all we have, so you gotta make your own happiness.